Okay, so I'm Tracy, and I know a lot of people have seen all the posts that I made with this Julie Knight for Judge campaign. I get asked a lot of questions why I'm so vigilant in spreading these posts about why you should not vote for her. I'm going to show you a video that came off of her Julie Knight for Judge page. And it is her page. She's just got it on there so she can post her campaign stuff. I personally am blocked. I was deleted and blocked from her personal page and her judge page when I asked a question to her. It was a very simple question. I asked her about a particular case in which she filed a false police report. Not only did she not answer me, but she blocked and deleted me. And she came back to me with this rant that I have posted. And I don't know if the way I'm holding the camera, anyway, I'll read it to you. This is off of her page. You can see she posted that. There's a picture of her. Anyway, this is on my page. There's a lot of disinformation being spread on social media. Yes, more than 4 years ago, I was sued by a career criminal. The lawsuit got news coverage, and some folks are now posting old links. What those stories do not tell is that I was dismissed from the lawsuit with prejudice, meaning it cannot be brought again, because I hadn't done anything to justify legal action. I wrote a witness statement to something I observed. I wrote a witness statement to something I observed. Observed, people. Observed means that you've seen it. You've seen it with your own two eyes. Okay, let's keep that in mind right now. I didn't file charges. I didn't prosecute him. I had no part in the alleged wrongdoing. No part in the alleged wrongdoing. No part means no part. You had nothing to do with it. Now let's keep that in mind also. I hope that clears up the intentional deceptions that are being brought forth, and that you will share this truth if you hear these things being spread. If you need it, I have all of the documents to prove what I've said, along with the plaintiff's extensive criminal history. Now I have a campaign to run so I can continue serving the people of St. Tammany and Washington Parish. Well, how about this? Fuck you. Where is your proof? Okay, I want some proof. And I've asked you nicely several times. You have yet to disclose that to me. However, you did talk about me to someone else. You never talked directly to me, or we would have had this conversation already. First of all, let's go here with your disinformation. I think that should be a different word, but whatever. Look here. This is and this is off of a government case website. They have documents that you can get. It's public record. This is, and again, it's going to be hard to see, but that's her name, Julie Knight. And it's backwards on here because I'm not so computer literate, guys, okay? I can take pictures, but videos, it's just not my specialty. Anyway, this is an actual page, a first page of the suit that came out because she lied. Because what she observed never happened. She lied. So, let's see. Here's the second page here of that. And it says, in this litigation, plaintiff Douglas L. Dindinger alleges that his constitutional rights were violated when he was falsely arrested, imprisoned, and prosecuted. Pending before the court is moving defendant Sheriff Randy County Seal, Chief Deputy Michael Haley, and Deputy S. Barry Galloway, collectively moving defendants. Motion for summary judgment pursuant to rule blah blah blah. In his complaint, Dindinger alleges on August 20th, 2012, he delivered a summons and complaint to defendant Chad Cassard, a former active duty police officer with the Bogalusa Police Department, on behalf of Logan Mills in a suit against Cassard and other members of the Bogalusa Police Department for excessive force. Dindinger alleges that at the conclusion of Mills's criminal trial at the Washington Parish Courthouse for armed robbery, he served Cassard outside the courthouse in the presence of Pamela Jean Legendre, Assistant District Attorneys Julie Knight and Leanne Wall, Police Chief Joe Culpepper, Captain Kendall Bullen, and Scott Seals, who is still an officer. There you go. You can see I highlighted her name. And again, it's backwards, but well, we can deal with that. I see posts written backwards all the time. They say if you can read it, you're pretty damn smart. So anyway, so that was the complaint. Now, let's get to this. So you read her little, I read you her post. Now, I'm going to read you this. This is off of NOLA.com, okay? Remember, she said blatantly, I was dismissed from the lawsuit with prejudice, meaning it can't be brought again. No, that means, yeah, it can't be brought again, okay? It's not that it was dismissed. Mr. Dindinger won a lawsuit, people. You win a lawsuit because you're right and the other party is what? Wrong. How else can we define that? The other party lied. That's how we can define that. I wrote a witness statement to something I observed. She observed. Okay, let's go on to read this news article about what she observed. 5 police officers and 3 attorneys claimed that Doug Dindinger committed battery when he served notice of a lawsuit against one of the cops back in 2012. Dindinger was also charged with witness intimidation and obstruction of justice and could have spent decades in prison if convicted because of his criminal record. Okay, so he's got a criminal record. So the hell what? How many people can honestly say they don't know a single soul in St. Tammany without a criminal record? I mean, really, how many? I mean, because unless you're eating filet mignon and drinking some kind of fancy wine every goddamn night, chances are, if you are and you're dealing with people that are just like that, well, all they did was pay to get out of trouble. Because in St. Tammany, you can get in trouble for spitting. Okay? You can spit your loogie out on the ground and you can get a ticket for that if the cop feels like doing that to you. Okay? So let's be honest about St. Slaminy here. Okay? Had they had their way, I'd be in prison for the rest of my life. Now, the tables have been turned. Dindinger, no longer a defendant, the criminal charges against him were dropped by the state attorney general's office. Whoa. Wonder why they were dropped. Because Julie had no part in the wrongdoing. There was no wrongdoing on her part, so why would they drop the charges? 2 of the lawyers who accused him, ex-prosecutors Leanne Wall and Julie Knight, along with their former boss, then 22nd Judicial District Attorney Walter Reed, are defendants in a federal lawsuit filed by Dindinger. Earlier this month, U.S. District Judge Ginger Berrigan denied motions to dismiss the 3 from the suit. There you go, right there. There's her name again, Julie Knight. Shortly after Dindinger's arrest, the witnesses gave similar statements about what happened, portraying an unwanted use of physical force outside on the steps of the Washington Parish Courthouse. Yeah, that's right. Here you go. Again, come on, smart people. I know all my friends out there are smart enough to look at this and see what it is. You see? Knight said Dindinger hit the officer in the chest. She said he hit the cop. She said it because that's what she's seen. Remember? She wrote what she observed. Let's keep that in mind. She wrote what she observed. In her statement to deputies contained in a police report, Knight said we could hear the slap as he hit Cassard's chest with an envelope of papers. This was done in a manner to threaten and intimidate everyone involved. The ex-Bogalusa police officer who was served, Chad Cassard, told deputies that Dindinger slapped me in the chest. Pussy. It was a one-sided testimony on paper But Dendinger had one powerful piece of proof in his favor. Wonder what that was, folks. He asked his wife to videotape the envelope handoff so that he could prove that he did it, so he could pick up his $50 frigging for doing it. $50. The guy was trying to make $50. He did this to make $50. That grainy snippet shows what Dendinger claimed all along, that he merely handed Cassard an envelope, never even touching him. There you go. Let's look at that again. Like I said, I know it's backwards, but my smart followers and friends can read that anyway. It's on my page. Look it up. Because Knight and Wall were prosecutors for Reed at the time, Dendinger's attorneys forced Reed's office to be recused from prosecuting the case. Everything was dismissed, and guess what? He won that lawsuit. He won because they lied. Period. Point blank. There's many other articles on my page about this. Plenty of them. My main concern right now, though, and I'm going to try to turn this around, is Julie's latest post, which was a video which prompted me to do this, because I know that it's easier to watch a video of some rant than it is to actually read the stuff. So let's see if I can do this without confusing everybody. Let me make sure we can see this here. And there we go. And let's see. There we go. Wait.
Criminals in prison that would disagree.
Okay,
As
guys,
an assistant
just hang
district
on.
attorney, I have successfully prosecuted murderers,
Let's go back. There
I've
we go.
actually had people tell me that I'm either too nice or too feminine to be tough on crime. There are about 100 criminals in prison that would disagree. As an assistant district attorney, I have successfully prosecuted murderers, sexual predators, and career criminals.
And let's
I've
not
seen the
forget
worst of
innocent
our
people.
society, and I've always put victims and their families first. Protecting your rights is the #1 job as a judge, and your #1 right is safety. I'm Julie Miramon Knight, and I look forward to being your next judge.
Well, people, let's make sure that she's not your next judge, okay? Because oops, we got some other little Facebooky crap going on there, some kind of video. That was a pretty nice looking guy there, much better than her. Look, let's face it, okay? We all have to live in this parish, all of us. We have no choice but to live here. Some of us, because we own our property, we pay our taxes, we do what we have to do around here. Why do we want someone elected into a judicial position that blatantly tried to frame an innocent man? Excuse me, have you guys any idea? Julie Miramon Knight, do you have any idea what you did to his family? Do you? Do you have any idea what you did to his family? Do you have any idea what you could have caused for his grandchildren? No, because you don't care. You lied for your friends. You are a clear example of Saint Slaminy and that good old boy bullshit. Well, everybody's tired of that good old boy bullshit, and no one wants that anymore. So I'm asking everybody to please share this, get it out there. I'm not concerned about anybody saying anything about me. I don't care. Get it out there. It's public record. She does not need to be a judge. Period. Thank you.